Good Sunday morning, everybody. We're seeing the first dose of wintry weather for the Lehigh Valley headed this way. You can see it here on the radar. Here it comes. The precipitation that you see on radar here over eastern Pennsylvania is not actually hitting the ground. We call it virga. It's falling aloft, but the surface is just so dry that it evaporates before we even get to see it. But this will help moisten the atmosphere, and by later this afternoon, some steady snow will be falling, and it will accumulate before things get a little bit interesting. Temperatures right now certainly cold enough to support snow and frozen precipitation at the onset. In the 20s everywhere except for some teens out west and 30 in Philadelphia, but everybody will be starting in the form of frozen precipitation, snow, then ice, before we finally will warm it up. As far as once this storm goes away, cold air is in our future with the exception of tomorrow. This cold air to the north and west will be charging east. We're not going to get this cold. It will moderate somewhat, but we will be in for an Arctic blast and the coldest air so far that we have seen this season. Take a look at what's going to be going on. By this afternoon, we're going to be snowing with temperatures still in the 20s, really not going up much during the course of this afternoon. Of course, this by 4 o'clock. I think by then, this will be hitting the ground with some accumulating snow. After this, that's when things get a little interesting. Later through the evening, we'll continue with the snow, even up till about 9:30, with temperatures still below freezing. Now let's zoom it in locally. By midnight, we will likely be over to ice for a good part of the area, especially and certainly the Lehigh Valley. Temperatures still below freezing though, so this will likely indicate freezing rain. Could be some sleet, but most likely freezing rain will be the predominant ice precipitation type. Even overnight, continuing with some of the freezing rain. By 4:30 in the morning, you can start to see us changing over to that plain rain as temperatures get to or above freezing, but even could be tricky as we approach the morning commute. Notice the pink really surrounding here, so this could be rain or freezing rain come tomorrow morning. Once we get into the heart of the morning rush, we will finally warm it up. By 7:30, it'll be rain for a majority of the area except the northern Poconos, and then it's just rain showers for most of Monday morning. So that's the deal there as far as the future radar is concerned. Snow amounts not terribly impressive, a general 1 to 3 inches for a good part of the area. Less to the north and west because we're talking about being further away from the storm, and less toward Philadelphia because of that changeover happening sooner. But a general 1 to 3 inches across the Lehigh Valley and the surrounding areas, less to the south, at least that's what I believe, and a little bit more toward the north. Allentown probably 1 to 2, better chance of 2 to 3 as you head toward the Poconos. So that's the deal with the snow, but the freezing rain, of course, definitely the bigger concern. But at least we're getting the snow on the bottom before the ice, so it gets you a little bit of traction. Overnight, we'll see that snow go over to ice for the Lehigh Valley and points north and west, ice to rain south and east. Temperatures will still be below freezing for the most part overnight tonight, except down towards Philadelphia. Tomorrow we get a bit of a mild surge as the winds come out of the south. 30s north, 40s south. We'll see rain predominantly during the morning hours except the Poconos, where we could hold on to a bit of freezing rain. Now the 7-day forecast has something for everybody. Showers tomorrow, 44. Tuesday will go 35. There is evidence that another weak, sneaky system could pass us by just to the south, could provide some more snow. We'll keep you updated on that one as it could be a little bit of an accumulation. Wednesday, the cold really comes charging in. 28, overnight we'll go down to 14. Thursday, we're in the freezer. 26 for the high, overnight, how about 10? Friday, 32, not quite as harsh, and then we warm it up over the weekend, maybe a chance of rain by Sunday with temperatures in the 40s. Late next weekend, there is hints of another storm system affecting us, but let's get through these first two first.